theme song, theme song, theme song, theme song, theme song, 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 theme song, 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 song.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was because you just did that noise and it made me all happy.
I'm not even gonna say what noise it was. It made you happy. That shit's funny.
It did.
Welcome.
Did you? Because normally I'm all.
Shh. Welcome
Thank you.
to When Joy Gives Me Lemons.
Yeah, because I don't know what I was doing, but yeah.
So how are we now? We've had a long day. You had your day off, but you were cleaning house and dealing with schooling.
Oh, I've been
because
dealing.
kids are getting ready to go back to school. Fuck yeah! Woo! That was natural too. Right there.
That was so organic. You should come home when they're at lunch and we could do it.
Oh my God, we're gonna fuck so much at lunch now when you're home.
Oh, I work tomorrow. Don't come home. Well, you can go home, but you would be by yourself.
I'll beat my pee. That's cool. I'll just squirt it on your pillow.
Okay, I want pictures. I like pictures.
I'm not sending you pictures. That's blackmail.
What am I going to blackmail you for? We share a fucking account. The only thing I'd blackmail you for is I want to peg you, and that's... I'm going to have to get something good on you.
Yeah, you are.
Like
mega good.
Yeah, it's good. When I find it out that you're going to let me peg, it's going to be all, oh. There is something out there.
That can make me pay the ultimate prize?
Yes. Your butthole. Your butthole. Oh my God, your butthole's name is the ultimate prize. It has a first and last name. You're not laughing. Fuck.
Sorry, somebody had texted me and asked, hey, do you or your wife want a stand-up desk? And I don't think that's no. No, I don't know who that was. I'm not sure who it was, but I'm going to say no, thank you. Anyway.
Wait, would a stand-up desk fit in our room?
No.
Well, you just like saying no. Stop answering text messages
I
while
didn't
we're
mean to, but I don't know
podcasting.
who it was. I don't know who it was.
I don't know either.
I'll look later.
Okay.
I just said no, thank you.
Okay. There's motion at our front door. Our dogs are barking.
It was somebody from
Shul.
from my work.
From your work.
Yeah.
Okay. You just like the whole energy just got thrown off. Like
Because
I
I did that? I shouldn't have. You're right. You are correct. And I screwed that up. And now I'm going to cry and I start over. And welcome to our show. Go.
No, I said something funny. I laughed at it and then you weren't paying attention and
And then you're like, you know what? That's some bullshit.
No, I said your butthole has a name.
I know. And I
it
just
said it had a
ignored that
first
shit.
and last name. And
So what is it?
The price.
The ultimate
The
prize?
ultimate price. I knew it was a word.
So you're going to call it Vincent for short?
Yes.
That's my name on my Bible.
Yes. I'll play it like a violin.
A viola. I didn't know there was a difference until recently. I had no idea.
The viola and a violin.
Yeah, I had no idea. And then the fiddle. They all look the fucking same to me.
There's a mandolin, too.
Oh, fuck all that shit. There's
My
just
grandpa
too
used to play. My grandpa actually could play anything. It was crazy. He was that person you put... that's probably why he had 9 kids. You put something in front of him and he's going to tickle his fancy. I wonder if my grandma had a bunch of orgasms.
She didn't have time to have any. She was fucking pregnant and fucking dropping kids every... She was probably just like... Just Jesus.
How
again.
sad would it be, though, that if you were pregnant and you had 9 kids and you really didn't orgasm each time? Because at least, you should get something out of it.
But I mean, I'm sure they had sex too during the pregnancy. I mean,
Yeah, but
obviously your grandfather was a fucking horny bastard.
Right. Yeah, I took after my grandpa.
That's why I married you.
But I hope grandma, I don't know. I feel sad.
You hope grandma got it good?
Yeah.
You ever wonder that? Like, damn, I wonder. You ever wonder that? My poor mom, you're like, I hope my mom got it good.
Kind of.
Somewhere along the line. If it wasn't with my dad, I hope she got it good somewhere.
Well, I hope my mom still has orgasms. It's weird. Women are weird about this stuff. Not like author signing women because they're a different breed.
They're just horny women.
Yeah, but
you know why they are? Because they're away. Most of them are away from their homes and their kids and their husbands and they read all that shit and then they can just be more free.
Yes.
And they can be, well, but we also know of a couple of them that write stuff and they aren't, they're way different from like the gnarly stuff they write is not indicative.
Oh,
is that close?
Turning me fucking on. You said foreshadowing today. Indicative. Oh my God. Indicative in my puss.
That shit's funny. And so anyway, now I lost my thought.
No, you're right. There are women who write things that are not the same.
Right. That maybe are a little more, they actually are prude. Okay, so my question is that like the fantasy? Like, is this a real, like, man, I wish this, like, you know what I mean? Or is it just, I just want to write this? I don't know. Like, there's got to be something somewhere in there, right?
There's got to be a correlation somewhere. I'm just not sure. I don't, because, like, there's women that... Do you read books and be like, whew, like, damn. Or when was the last time you read a book where you were like, God damn, that was hot? A lot, because I read books that do that, but I don't... Okay, I think...
But are all the sex scenes pretty much similar, though?
No.
Okay.
No, I've written 9 books, 40 ghostwriting, and they've never had the same sex.
None of them are missionary?
I mean, it's missionary,
I'm
but
kidding.
it's different. Like, there's different words.
I get it.
But, like, I do think... I do wonder... Because I know for a fact there are women who write some smut, which fuck yeah, that aren't having sex or are still virgins.
Right.
And that, but there's...
and it's because they're waiting for their own person to come out. I mean, because, inside, like your books, you like to have the happy endings and the, you know what I mean? You like to have people be happy at the end of your books. Mm-hmm. For the most part.
No, all my books will be happily ever after.
Oh, part 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, whatever.
Oh, okay, suck my butt.
Point is, you're all a little romantics in a way, but you also have these. You got to have these weird fantasies of, because I mean, I don't know. The more gnarly you write, makes me feel like if there's something
Mitzi
in there. You know what I mean? A fantasy of sort.
Maybe. I don't know. We all write for different reasons.
You write to be creative?
I
tell
write
stories?
because
you like to tell stories?
I like to write. I like telling stories. I like to write.
Right. I swear they test us. They're like, they can't get up off the thing right now. I'm going to walk out in the yard.
They're like, they're on leashes.
They can't get out here to me.
I know. I don't know where the fuck she is.
It's okay. I'm going to get her in just a second.
So, yeah, it's been... How has your week been?
Well, I mean, since it just started last week was okay, though. It was just busy.
You're such a fucking cock.
It was busy.
Since it just started.
It was okay. Actually, since I work in the education world, kids are returning to schools, and everybody is a little bit on edge, trying to get all their shit ready. What's funny is all the teachers who haven't been there, and now they show up the day before, and they're like, I need this, and I need this, and I need this. And you're like, oh my God, I'm one person in 8 hours. I got nothing for you.
I piss me. Oh, yeah. I'm not happy with teachers right now, honestly. They gave Caleb all 9th grade fucking classes after we changed it at his orientation. So Caleb, so Sunday, we were here on Monday. You guys talked to me on Monday. So Tuesday was Caleb's registration for school. And because he used to go to another high school and he's going to a different high school this year, and that high school hadn't transferred anything over. So they had him in all of these classes, and then they had him in 9th grade classes. And they changed it.
He's a freshman, right?
Yeah, they changed it, and we had all the classes were right except for health. And they were like, they couldn't change health until he finished it in summer school. Fuck, I have to talk to you about this health class.
Oh, shit.
But anyway, so they change it to everything right except health, and they're like, no problem. And then they send Caleb his schedule today, and it's even more fucked up than the first. I'm like, what the hell?
It's all freshman classes again.
Yes. And like, oh, it's so frustrating. Ow. Okay. So Caleb had to take a health class, right? And I wanted him to finish it, so I did it. I did health class. And let me tell you, people, the health class that they're having these kids take is the most fucking ridiculous thing I've ever done in a long, long time. One, they're still preaching abstinence, like hard.
Oh, they do, because as a matter of fact, the school I am at is kind of has a hoity-toity feel to it. And their kids, they run around in sweatshirts that say like abstinence rocks and shit like that.
Oh my God.
I'm not joking, because the guy I work with, Fred, he freaking tells me all the time. He's like, look, would you ever be wearing one of those, dumb motherfucker? Like, he's just like he comes from a whole different world. So, like, you know, a whole different world.
So, yeah, like, I don't know. You should get another shirt that says sex is better. Sex is better than rocks.
Do it, doggy. On the back. Okay. Like I did your mom.
So not only do they...
That shit was funny.
It was funny. It goes into abstinence. Whoever wrote this course was a very, very obsessed with LSD.
Oh, no.
All the questions, cool. Don't do LSD. Don't do LSD. I'm like, who the fuck does LSD?
And that's it. You know what it is? It hasn't been rewritten.
No, it hasn't.
Since, like, 71.
Yeah, it was LSD. One thing on marijuana. Fucking, I laughed so.
Well, have you ever? I mean, you've seen the videos of the reefer madness from back in the day.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is like some of the funniest shit, because it is 100% the most unlikely thing that would ever happen during that. Somebody might get smacked in the face with a Rice Krispie treat, but that's about it.
It's just so no, but John, it was like LSD. What would you? Oh, and then it was like, what would you do if your friends offered you drugs or alcohol? And the correct response is say no, assertively, not aggressively, but no. Keep repeating no, being a broken wheel. And
so the dog just comes strolling in with a fucking Starbucks.
Fucking
hey. She's like,
get in the yard.
You didn't bring me mine.
Go, get in the yard, young lady. I'm telling a story. Mitzi Moo. Get in the yard.
So we've been puppy blocked in the middle of this. Here we go. Go.
Okay, so what was I even talking about? I was talking about LSD, marijuana.
Oh, this guy, and then I was saying the reefer madness, and it was super funny because it was super stupid.
So if somebody offers you drugs or alcohol, you're supposed to say no and be a broken wheel. Don't say it aggressively. Say it assertively. No, you don't have to explain to them your morals. You don't have to explain to them why you say no. You just have to continue to say no.
No.
What the ever-loving fuck? And
hey,
then...
man, you want to buy some drugs? No. You want to do some LSD? No.
They tried to update it, so they put in a internet search and how to be safe on the internet, but it's not talking to friends. It's putting your credit card in. Not meeting people.
I mean, most 15-year-olds carry their own credit cards nowadays.
Right? No shit. And you had to finish this course.
Okay. Let me tell you something.
I'm not done yet. Though.
I know you want to tell
me
something, but I'm going to say where I am employed. I was leaving the parking lot, and I'm like, yeah, my fucking nice looking 2016 Honda Accord's pretty clean. Go to get in it, and I'm watching these football players get out of their cars. These high school football players, Audi, brand new Jeeps, 2 different styles, brand new BMWs, and I'm going, are you shitting me right now? And you know what's funny is I must be dead, because my first thought was, how much is that fucking insurance?
No shit, right? Okay, so then it's all. Do not go on an internet website that has you pay in cash. What the ever loving fuck are you talking about?
Maybe they mean wire transfer?
No, it's just, no. It was like, no, it's all use your credit card. So then it's all go and find an acne treatment. What website did you find it on? So me being an asshole, I was on Amazon. And so do you feel that you are secure in this? Yes, because it's Amazon. And then it's all, how do you know this is a reputable website?
A reputable?
Reputable.
Reputable?
Stop.
That's hot.
Reputable. Stop. You're so crazy.
Do it again.
Oh my God, I was so gonna fucking you. Anyway, it was just ridiculous. Okay, but at no point does it talk about like, hey kids, maybe don't send pictures of yourself because you could become a pedophile, or you can get in a lot of trouble, or parents can, you can get in a shit ton of trouble, like shit like that. Come
right.
now.
They don't talk about all the shit that. Well, it's like I said, it was in 1971. They're like, don't eat the white blotter.
Don't do. What does that mean?
That was one of the types of acids. There was white blotters. There was orange gels. There was unicorns. There was starfish. There was shooting stars.
Is it all the same thing?
You got all different. Well, they all. Okay, so obviously, no LSD trip will ever be the same. You don't just. It's not ever the same. Ever. So you might have one that's
like my sex scene.
right. So you might have one where you do it and you're like pretty mellow and just these colors and everything are bright and you trip a little bit and you play with stuff, and then you get the ones where you're like, oh my God, I'm on a golf course and I'm standing at the hole on the green and there's like a gazillion holes just like it all around me. Like not just the hole,
right?
But there's millions of them, and it's there. I mean, it's there. It's crazy.
Not that you've ever done LSD.
No.
Is LSD the same as acid?
Yes.
Is Molly the same as not Excedrin? What is it?
Molly.
What? It's not Excedrin.
It's kind of more modern. That's a more modern drug for me. I don't know much about that. I think it's an ecstasy heroin type mix or some shit like that.
But what's the other one?
Ecstasy. I've done that. I mean, I haven't done that either.
I haven't done any of them.
That just makes you want to hug and touch.
Yeah, I don't need that. Could you imagine me?
Oh my God. It'd be like when I pull my balls off my leg. When it like stretches and pulls and
I don't get that reference.
Haven't you ever stretched? I mean, you don't.
I know,
balls,
but why would that?
You would be all over me like that.
Oh yes, I would.
You would not. I would have to peel you off.
Okay,
of me,
I understand.
My balls from my leg.
Oh my God! I wonder if people massage on ecstasy.
You know what? I've heard people say like sex was crazy on ecstasy, but I never did anything like that. I never wanted to, because if it was, what if it was like that much more intense? You're like, ooh, we'll do that again
forever.
Right. I didn't want to play like that.
But okay,
but it was pretty cool.
I
will say. I mean, it wasn't pretty cool. It was pretty bad. It's bad for you. Don't do drugs.
I do remember, like, I don't even know if it's a cautionary tale, like, if but the thing was that somebody took ecstasy and it felt so good to drink water. They drank too much water and died. Have you heard that story?
I guess, but I mean, you do it's good to have water. Good. And like you were talking about the LSD, the difference is like, okay, I had one time where
you think you had one time.
There was this one time that this guy told me the story where allegedly went to a water park and took LSD and just tripped all day long with the clouds and the sky and the pools and the waters and just had like the best day of his whole life for that moment at that time or for that age. And then another time that same person did it again.
Oh my God.
And they sat inside a truck for 6 hours because they didn't want to get out. And they stared out the windows and watched everything and played with a slinky.
Where were you?
Who?
Your driveway? Or where was he? In his driveway?
No. He was at a lake with his buddy. And they both sat in the car for like 5.5 hours, 6 hours. And played with slinkies and talked and tripped out on everything because they were scared to get out. Yeah, that's the differences. And then there's times where if you put yourself in a bad state of mind, then you got a really shitty trip where your shit don't go well at all.
I have a feeling that would be me.
I don't.
Because
You're so creative. I think you would just be like, and you would take off and just have, like, you could sit and stare at your hand for 30 minutes and just wiggle it and just think it's the greatest thing in the world. Like the way it moves, you're like, oh my God, look at the way, watch it, boom. And you're like, oh my God, tracers, that was the greatest thing ever. Like,
oh my God.
but okay. And then there's a difference on people, like how much they take. And I was on,
allegedly,
this person allegedly would only like to take like no more than 2 of the little tabs.
But doesn't it like
and
alter
it lasts
your
about
brain
10
forever?
I don't know what. And it lasts about 8 hours.
Oh my God, that's a work day.
So what happens is it works up. So like for like 2 hours, first you start. It's almost like watching in 21 Jump Street when they take it, and then first they're kind of like happy, and then they're like yeah, and then shit just goes bananas for like 2 or 3 hours, maybe 4, just bananas, and then it starts kind of mellowing out, and everything's still cool, and then you're still happy, and everything's cool. The only thing that LSD, from what I heard,
allegedly,
is because of the chemicals that are in it. You can feel like you feel tight. You could be like, hey man, you feel all right? And you'll look at the dude and you can see him, he's kind of tight, and he's like, yeah man, I feel fucking great, dude. And he's like, he's being genuine, but his body is super tense. Like you can just see, that's like it. What they say, the strychnine or whatever they say, you can. That's what it. You feel it. Now that is where the difference in mushrooms to LSD goes, because mushrooms is a more mellow trip of that, without that feeling, without that little strychnine tenseness. You're more like floating around and just cruising. From what I heard,
allegedly. I just feel like I'm just your hype man right now. Like,
yeah.
Allegedly.
Oh my God, are you going to Lollapalooza?
Allegedly.
So anyway, that was
my Tuesday. Oh.
That was your hallucination lesson today.
You should fucking write then about this shit. Oh my God. Oh, and then it was all, I was a little sarcastic.
No, because the kids would be like, that sounds pretty fun. I want to go try that shit.
But I ended up, because it was so ridiculously asinine. It was just ridiculous. So I started being sassy on it. So it's all, what would you do if your partner was pregnant? And I was like, well, being that it's freaking COVID and I haven't met someone in almost 2 years, it's not like that's going to happen. And then it was like, how do you meet friends? And I'm all, it's COVID. We don't meet anyone. And I was just,
oh my God, it's going to be
so frustrated.
I was thinking about that. I was like, all these kids that have been bullying their little brothers and sisters for the last year and a half are going back to school, and they're going to end up bullying each other, and shit is going to go crazy.
This is going to be bananas.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like 114 tomorrow.
I'm going to hear calls and be like, can you go to the upper quad and pick up the blood? Someone got a tooth knocked out.
It's going to be... Fuck,
it's going to happen.
It is. It's going to be crazy. And it's going to be 114-degree weather, and these kids are going to be wearing masks, so you're going to have some passing out.
You know what? That's about all they're fucking wearing. Oh, my God.
I love you so much right now.
My God. Those fucking little girls, and I'm like, are you fucking shitting me right now?
They're so small, aren't they?
No, they all look like these fucking women, like 20-something-year-old women with fucking no clothes hardly on, and they're freaking just, it's like, oh my God, go away. I don't even, and I get so it's like, I get so self-conscious about being a creeper, even, you heard me tell the stories. Imagine how I am at there. I'm like, oh my God, go away.
Put on a sweater.
Look down, walk with your head down.
Well, fucking.
It's, I don't know how like, I literally saw a girl and I was like, how did they let her leave like that? Like there was, I know what she has.
But
I didn't mean to know.
But, Caleb's like, no, you can't wear tank tops. You can't show shoulders. What the fuck?
Well, at least at this place I'm employed, I don't know. I guess short is like, can you see lip?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's pretty close. Like they're shorty shorts that these little kids are wearing, and it's like, Jesus, man.
When we were little, we had to fingertips. It had to touch your fingertips. That was so stupid though, because you don't want to, make somebody horny. What the fuck, you?
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yes, I know.
Talk about making it your fault.
Well,
this is why women have that stigmata, and the difference is now, as a lot of these women now, they're like, since you notice, like the women movement over the last few years, like I see it as an MMA fan,
right?
And I watch these women who are fighters, and I watched the first fighters, and there was a couple who were like, oh wow, it's pretty tough chicks,
mm-hmm.
And now it's like, God damn, those bitches are for real. Like, they're monsters, and they're still these pretty women who have families at home. It's
right.
Crazy.
Well, just like that Olympic runner that she has a little kid and fucking badass.
Oh yeah, that chick was bad to the bone.
Well, then they're also finally getting on the Olympics about uniforms.
Right? Did you see that?
Fucking about goddamn time.
Okay, I'm all for a pretty girl, but that's disgusting. Like at that point where you look at the men and they're like in shorts and a tank top.
Uh-huh.
With almost no skin showing, and the girls are basically have everything out.
Uh-huh.
No, you have to do that, you're disqualified.
That's your uniform. What the hell?
That's just straight misogyny there.
I love the fact that shit's finally coming out.
Well,
like,
they ought
look.
to just fucking retire the Olympics anyway. It's a fucking waste of time.
It's weird. I had a couple patients that are like, I'm recording the Olympics. I'm like, what the fuck
You know
is
what?
wrong
I
with
used
you?
to enjoy watching them.
Oh, see, I never did.
See, in the 80s and early 90s, I kind of enjoyed. There were events I really enjoyed watching, or I'd get caught up in.
Right.
Like the cross country shooting skiing thing was fucking. I always thought that was the dumbest shit ever, but then I watched it one time in the winter, and I was like, holy shit, that was cool. Like, there's little events like that are neat to watch, but it's such it's a sham. It used to be great, but it's a sham. Now these poor people don't get shit for it. Maybe a couple of fucking bones thrown their way for being on a box of Wheaties for a week, but all the fucking countries and states and political people who make gazillions of dollars off it.
Right. I will also say, in defense of not liking the Olympics, I've also watched you get highly, highly engrossed in a marble racing.
Fuck
event.
yeah, I am. I do.
So,
and I play disc golf, and I'm passionate about my sports. Fucking love that marble racing, and so is the King of the Hill, the Hot Wheel downhill.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I watched that for friggin'. Those announcers were fantastic.
those announcers were good.
So yes, I mean, I guess we all have our things.
Yeah. So, okay, that was my Tuesday, is getting Caleb registered for school. Did I tell you about the little ASB bingo babies?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Well, it was cute. These little kids were giving out bingo cards, and nobody was taking them. And Caleb took one, and then I lost Caleb getting his student ID. I couldn't find him for like 30 minutes. I couldn't find Caleb. I finally found him. He was getting his classes changed for no apparent reason, obviously, because they changed him right fucking back. God damn you guys. Oh, tomorrow. And Caleb was on. But anyways, I told him, I was like, where's your bingo card? And I took it from him, and I went and I got bingo. I talked to like an administrator, and I blah, 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 blah. And then I went and I gave it to Caleb, and those kids were so happy because he was the only one who did it.
Nice.
And then the funniest part, though, is Brody came, because Brody hasn't been out of the house in a while.
And it shows.
And he's got Caleb's manila envelope, right? And then he's the one turning all the papers in. And then the teacher goes, well, what's your last name? And he's all, Barnett. And I was like, Brody, back up. Let Caleb do this. And Caleb's like, Mom, just let him do it. And then so the teacher started asking Brody, is your brother going to bring any medication in for the nurse? No. Like he did.
He's going to give you attitude, though.
He went, he met the principal, and he's like, hi, I'm Brody. I'll be in your school in like 2 years. Or 5, Brody. 5. Calm down, please.
Don't put yourself in high school yet, you little fucker.
But the principal of Castake, she's actually really pretty.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's
What's her
pretty.
name?
I don't know. Pretty. Okay, that was Tuesday.
Mrs. Pretty.
Mrs. Pretty.
On Tuesday.
So Wednesday, I worked, right? Thursday, I went school shopping with my children.
You went, well, how many people were out there school
Not
shopping?
very many, but we only went to Goodwill and Ross.
Goodwill's great.
Goodwill cracked me up because Caleb's like, okay, first of all, Caleb is obsessed with winter clothes. He kept trying to get long sleeve shirts, hoodies. I was like, fucking Caleb, I'm like, Caleb, it's like 114 outside. It's August, Mom. It's cooling down. I'm like, Caleb, August is the hottest month in California. Mom, it's fine. It's fine. I'm like, ugh. Brody finds out that the green tags are only $1. So Brody, my little bargain hunter, he just
went off.
He cracked me. He got so many shirts, but whatever. It was fun. And then we went to Ross, and they were so done that I'm like, there's no way I could get them anywhere else. So we just tapped out.
Yeah.
But he got shoes, and he got a backpack. He got a
We switch off quick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
in that situation, I mean, I know the boys are like me. I switch off quick. Like, we'll be out there. We'll be doing fine. Everything will be great. And then I'll just be like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
There's no warning. I'm just done.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You're right. They did.
I do that a lot, too.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. And it was hot. And we were all hungry. And so that was Thursday. And then Friday I worked all day. Saturday, what did we do Saturday? I did something Saturday.
Oh, no. I raced my toy cars on Friday.
Oh, yes, you did.
Getting ready for the Nationals. They're coming.
They're coming.
I got one more week, and I got to get the rest of my shit together. Oh, my God. I got so much to do.
So Sunday.
What'd you do Saturday?
I don't know.
I played some disc golf Saturday.
You did. Oh, I was so confused. When
Why?
you called me on Saturday, remember? Because I'm all, what's
Right.
wrong?
Because I finished early.
Yeah, you got finished early. I forgot it was Saturday.
That's crazy.
So you're all, I finished early, and I was all, like, in my head, I'm all, work? Like, what? And then you're like, do you want me to go to this grocery store? And I'm all, what fucking day is it? Like, what year is this, man? Because I don't know. I still haven't fully recovered from that author signing last weekend.
I need to be. I mean, I felt all right. I'm fine. So
Yeah.
I told you that over at, there's a master's college. That's like it's a Jesus college.
I didn't know Master's College was.
Master's college is a religious college.
Ew.
I think. I
Okay.
believe so. I'm 90. We'll have to look it up. But
Master Jesus.
it is
Does
some.
Jesus
It
have
is
his
some
master's
sort of.
degree?
It is some sort of has some sort of religious deal with it.
I wonder if Jesus has a PhD.
So, but they have a disc golf course on their premises
Oh.
that the public is not welcome to.
Oh. He put a finger up. He won't let me put up the camera, guys.
I know somebody
Oh.
who is an alumni from the Master's College and still knows people there, and he is the coach at my employment. So I was all, dude. He goes, yeah. I go, there's a disc golf course at the Master's College. I heard you're a guy that went there. He goes, I did. I go, help me out. I really want to play the course. He goes, I didn't even know they had one, but yeah, I'm going to find out. I'll let you know. I was like, hell yeah. I might have a way on the course. I guess I just told Quinn, hey, man, I think I might have got us out on the Masters. Sweet.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Then
go.
you could be like, yeah, we played the Masters.
Boom. That's right. We played the Masters.
I played Masters.
Hope I win.
You're so dumb.
I can't help it.
Yeah, so it's just been crazy. And then I cleaned house today, and then I had to take my kid to go get his curling iron for his hair. Oh my god, he's so lazy though. He's not gonna do this.
God. He's gonna struggle.
Yes.
Forever because he's gonna be like, You know what's funny is he told me his friends. I go, dude, you're gonna be late. He goes, oh, my friends know. I'm known for being notoriously late. I go, oh my god, how are you, my fucking kid? You know what the worst part is? They think I'm late.
Oh yeah, and me too.
I've never been late for anything since I was freaking 16.
Oh, I know. You come early.
Soon as my dad made me run down the street chasing his ass, and I'm laughing at that. But as soon as he had me literally running down the street trying to get in the car, and he left my ass, I don't think I've been late for shit.
That's what my dad used to do. So my dad would be like, we're going somewhere, and then he'd be like, we're leaving in 5 minutes. And I'm still a girl, so I want to get dressed, do my hair and I can do my hair and makeup within 5 minutes because he'd fucking leave.
Between you and that asshole that used to fucking do stupid shit.
But whatever.
Fuck that guy.
Where'd that come
I don't know,
from?
because you told me that.
Okay.
He used to make you get ready super fast, too.
Yeah, but whatever.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, I made that's it. That's about it.
That was a blunt force stop.
I was going to say something, and then I was like, no, don't talk about it. So I stopped. So that's it. Oh, and I wrote my anthology book. So
that's like a third little book you've come out with here. That'll be pretty sweet.
That will be sweet. And I need to get it edited. I need to reread it and do some
You'll do that, I'm sure. You'll blast through that in friggin' half an hour.
Well, I want to I reread it like 6 or 7 times before it goes to the editor. But yeah.
So I was looking at I was reading, just trolling through the internet, and there was an interview that I guess O.J. Simpson had given. Maybe it was like TMZ. Hey, O.J., are you going to be back in L.A.? Or anything?
No, because the killer's
he says because a killer might find me. Or, are you fucking shitting me?
So fucking.
I just thought, holy shit! How can you, after all these years, just shut up? Just don't even. You're better off just not saying anything.
We live in a world where O.J. Simpson and Bill Cosby are not in prison.
And then there's people who, that beat the shit out of somebody for raping their daughter.
Yeah.
And he's in prison for a year.
Oh, I have a story about that. That's going to be a good story. It's going to be, yeah.
So.
Yeah, so.
What else is new? I have nothing else. I mean, I don't think I wrote anything down. The only thing I saw was that OJ thing, and I was like, holy shit. And then it made me laugh, so I screenshot it. That's kind of how I note myself. I screenshot shit.
Oh, I do. I have something. I think I had. What did I write?
What are you ticking?
I don't know. I guess
I'm
not.
all done.
I thought I had something.
I don't have anything. Oh, I do have notes. Holy shit, I did. There was something, and oh my god, I know what it was. I was at. Where was I? I was at. Was it a ATM doing a deposit? Okay, and I'm gonna make sure this is the notes. But I watched this person. They were probably the dumbest human being I've ever seen. Oh, it was the car wash. Okay, so there's a little car wash gas station right by my work.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to run through it. And there was somebody, and they put their card in. They punched numbers. They took it out.
Mm-hmm.
They punched numbers. They put the card in. They punched numbers. They took it out. They pulled out another card. They punched numbers. They took it out. And they couldn't get their card to work or whatever. And it took them like 20 tries in 2 or 3 different cards. I saw the colors of the cards. There was a blue one, there was a red one, and there was a green one.
Right.
She finally gets it going, drives into the car wash. Whatever, car wash goes normal. And then the blow dryer things start. And you're supposed to just creep through them and they blow the water off.
Yeah.
This person sat still.
Oh, God.
In the middle of the car wash, thinking they were getting dry while they're, and I was sitting there thinking, oh my God, this person's sitting there going, these dryers freaking suck. And they sat there for like a minute and a half, and I go, oh my God. I finally found like this is like a dumb person. They couldn't get their shit to work, and they couldn't get they couldn't figure out the dryer.
Damn. Do you remember when
that shit was funny?
You went into the car wash, or you were behind someone and the dude fell asleep, so he took your car wash too?
And you know what it was? Is I had one of the kids with me, and I was putting them to sleep by running them around the block. It might have been Caleb. Well, Caleb or Brody, either way. So I'm sitting in the drive-thru, and it's late. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, fuck it. I watched this guy sit in there, and he takes the whole wash, and I was like, okay, cool. And I watched the light turn green. And then I watched the wash start. I go, what the fuck? And I'm watching it, and I'm watching it, and I'm watching it, and pretty soon I realized, holy shit, this motherfucker just took my wash. And then the wash ends, and he starts rolling out, and I'm all, what the fuck? And he comes out, he pulls to the side, and he starts drying off his car, and I'm sitting there, I'm all, hey, you just took my fucking wash, dude. He goes, what? I go, you just sat there and for a whole cycle. He goes, fuck, man, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. He just passed out for like 10 minutes and
then woke up and he's all, oh, I'm done.
Yeah, that was a quick wash. I better go dry off this car.
I feel refreshed.
He's all, man, I'm so sorry. And he bought me a wash. He goes, I am so sorry, man. I go, it's all good, dude. It happens, man.
Okay, speaking of stupid people, I have video of it. There was 2 fucking kids, 23 maybe, in front of our office, Dr. Hong Kong's office. And I walk out of massage, and Dr. Hong Kong goes, look at these fucking idiots. So I go, and they're climbing up on top of each other. Like, she's getting on his shoulders, like they're doing gymnastics. And Dr. Hong Kong's like, dude, if one of them falls, they're going to fucking sue us because they're in front of our fucking building. He's like, what? She's biting his neck.
So you start recording to cover your ass.
Well, they're taking pictures.
Okay.
And he's like, these guys are fucking idiots. They've been at it. And so I go out while they're taking pictures, and I'm behind her, and I'm doing these stupid fucking poses, and I'm making the dumbest faces because I'm like, I hope, because they're doing it for TikTok. I know they're doing it for TikTok, right?
So you were crashing their TikTok?
Oh, I did. And then I didn't realize it, or I would have went in front of them. They had their ring lights set up. So they're taking up the whole freaking sidewalk for this shenanigans stupidness. And then they get on Hummus Republic's chairs, and they're standing on him. She's climbing on him. She's biting his neck, and they're recording it. And I was like, you fucking... But no common sense and no thought of other people.
Yeah, no consideration for anyone else.
They made me so mad. I hate you a lot.
Like that bitch you fucking told me that time about he just hit my purse.
Oh, yes.
He just hit my purse on purpose. Fuck you.
Oh, I hate them. Look, don't you hate them? I'm going to post this video on this.
They almost look like twins.
Yeah.
That's weird.
They're gross. And she's biting his neck. She's climbing. I didn't record the part where she's climbing on him.
They couldn't have been some big TikTokers. They're too goofy.
They're not. They're just...
Is that just people who want to be famous?
Yep. Every kid wants to be famous. That's all kids do now. And I hate them. I hate them. Oh, and then I tried to get our kid to get on the bus because fucking... And I just found out they changed minimum days. Minimum days is not 12:47 anymore. They add an hour. It's 1:47.
Well,
I'm fucked.
We'll find a way to make it. He can sit in the fucking office until I get out of school, period.
Well, stop. We're not talking about
done.
this on this. But
That's
my
easy.
God. Fucking knock it off, people. Knock it off.
Welcome back, fuckers.
Oh, and so... Apparently you were supposed to turn in the bus thing on June 30th, but nobody tells you this, and my kids have never ridden the bus before because we used to live right by the fucking schools.
Right.
Yes, and I used to have help, but now, so I went, and she's like, I call, and she goes, yeah, you can turn in the application, but there's a waiting list. I'm, well, there's a waiting list to get kids on the bus? I'm like, what the hell? Like... We pay for this. Like, this is part...
Right. This is taxpayer money, but yet it's not.
But it's not because now they want us to pay $400 a year for the kids to ride the yellow bus.
That's ridiculous.
This is so silly, Santa Clarita. You need to be better.
Well, I can answer a lot of that.
Okay. Should you?
Probably not. I'll answer it off air.
Okay, then we're good. I'm going to post these little douche nozzles. I hate them.
Right
I hope
on.
I ruined their pictures.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so I guess that's it.
All right. Well, enjoy your day, your week, your peoples, and your friends, and your families, and shit.
Yes,
people.
and thank you for... Oh, God. Yeah, everybody fucking hug your family. Fucking...
Right?
Goddamn. Because shit happens so goddamn quick, and you don't even expect it. So fucking hug your family.
Yeah.
And even if you don't... Not your family. Hug your friends. Hug people. Because shit fucking comes up and you don't expect it. And yeah, all you have
Flash a light, baby.
Yeah, all you have is
today.
Yep.
All you have is today. Nothing's guaranteed tomorrow. Love you, miss you, mean it. Bye.
Like, click, comment, subscribe, send us an email at when life gives you lemons.
When wife gives you lemon.
At gmail.com.
Toodles.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Good day. Bye. Goodbye.